you're dead. And you're dead. And you're dead. And you're dead. I love this. Boom! 3 shards. Are we gonna end up with 12? Yeah. What? What? Holy crap. Don't see this? Alright guys, we are going to be doing a little bit of research on how many shards are at Odin's. And so we're gonna kind of blow through it as fast as we can. I'm gonna use better gear. You know, I've been getting a lot of feedback lately about, you know, people just wanting to hate on me. And you know what, guys, if y'all want to hate on me, that's okay. I'm not sure why that is your desire. One of the biggest ones that I've been getting lately is how, you know, people being like, oh, he's the worst at PvP. And that's actually not a new one. That's been around since the beginning. I feel like I've gone up and down in the area of PvP with a very brief moment of time where, you know, my team was able to beat some of the top 5 teams, and part of that was because I was at the time one of the best archmages in Frostborn. So I think that there is something to be said that I can get good at PvP, but I will admit that I am not very good at it right now. I would not even necessarily say I'm good at PvE right now. Some of you might have noticed that I have a crazy amount of fire bows in my base, or in my inbox, and that is because, why is that? Something to do with flaw power, and he traded Sklint something, and I was transferring to my base and I forgot about it. So we may use some of those, but that's actually not, I didn't mean to bring those here. Okay, so we are looking for how many shards we can get, and I am not really interested in being slow about this. So we are going to just try to blow through this, actually. We are Fire Mage 3. And as I get my stacks up, we will be able to blow through this pretty quickly. And I don't have any dragon armor because we wasted it all in portals last OBT, or 2 OBTs ago. So that was really sad. We should have kept some dragon armor for the safe times, but we were a little too greedy. Really wanted to get to that next level of the portals. Okay, so you know there shouldn't be any loot or shards on people's bodies, but I'm checking anyways just because, well, I'm curious. Anytime there's a new OBT, it's kind of nice to just check everything because sometimes there's unmentioned stuff. Okay, so we got 1 shard. That's, I guess, good. We really want to see how many shards we get from 1 Odin run. See if these chests have anything. We're gonna go ahead and kill the boss. One, because it shouldn't take us that long. It should be pretty easy to do. And then when we kill him, we'll be able to see if he has any shards. Because sometimes the devs will add. There's 3 shards. Sometimes the devs will add a shard on bosses, or add things on bosses that they don't add on normal players. Things that you might expect in a chest. So we're gonna check that out. And he's dead. Alright, what does he got? No shards. Okay. So, that's what I thought. I didn't think he'd have shards, mainly just because it seems like it's only a chest thing, but every once in a while, this will add something in there. So it was worth checking out. All right, so this is a little on the annoying side. Got to redo all my stacks, which is lame. Also, I'm gonna go into Fire Mage real quick. Really, what we really want here is this damage to monsters, which I should not have combined those two, and then I need to keep damage to players over here so I can switch back later. But really, damage to monsters is what I'm wanting right now. But oh well. Okay, we're getting stacks. Stacks on stacks on stacks. You know what? I'm not gonna wait. Okay, so to recap, we got 4 or 3 shards. Oh no. Okay, I'm pretty sure I got 3 shards. I think I had 11. So I got 3 shards from the guest hall. And now we have 14. So whatever we get after this, we know is from this one. Okay. So. Alright, let's check this chest. And no shards. An axe. We got a hatchet. Sometimes cracks me up. Okay. And oh, got a shard. Okay, this is our first one of this, you know, of the Sanctum. And I'm still checking bodies, even though it seems very evident at this point that we will not be experiencing. Alright, well, we got a shard in that chest. So that puts us at 2 shards. And we are about a quarter way done. Boom! 3 shards. That was good. We're getting closer. 4 shards. Okay. Now that speeding up, I guess. 4 shards. That's already more shards than we got from the Sanctum, or from the guest hall, which that is typical of the way Frostborn has kind of done things in the past. Is they make it to where even square footage wise, you're going to get more from the Sanctum than you do from the guest hall. So this is kind of lining up. Ooh, a gold bar. Yes. This is kind of lining up to what we expected. Oh my gosh, both of these guys, I'm just getting like so close to dead. Alright. Mushroom soup. You're dead, and you're dead, and you're dead, and you're dead. I love this. Okay, so we are just gonna open every room because we want to see how many shards we can get from this. But I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm thinking that, I mean, Odin's is the way to get rich in this game. I've told you guys that a million times, and it's still true. Odin's is the way to get rich in this game. But I don't know if it's the best way to get shards fast. It's still the way I'd probably recommend to get shards. But just because you're getting rich in the game and you're basically getting shards to play the game. And so that's worth it. But I think that shard farming and zones might be better. I'm gonna have to run the numbers on that, honestly. That's the hardest thing. Alright, let's see if killing those 4 guys was worth it for the 1 chest. Are we gonna get a shard? No, we didn't even get a shard. Okay, well, I mean, I think it's random, so I think I would have just as good a chance of me getting a shard in that chest, but I normally do not recommend, you know, going there. And I guess that is still true. Alright, surely this chest will have a shard. I mean, this chest is like one of the best chests. Nope, no shard. Wow. And it was a kind of a crappy chest. Alright. There's a shard. Finally. Alright, I'm gonna kill this guy. But I'm not gonna kill this other guy because we know at this point there's like 100% or 0% chance of getting a shard from an enemy. So why even bother to attack them? You know what I mean? So we are. I did not mean to pick up that birdcage. All right, let's see what's in here. Ah, there's a shard. Wow. I really feel like it's completely random. Like there is no rhyme or rhythm to where these shards are going to come from or not. But we've gotten 9 so far, so I think I'm going to take back what I said. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go to Assassin. Here we go. I'm going to sneak up on this guy. Why did I do that? That would have been so good. Whatever. I should just, you know what, I'm just gonna switch over. I don't want to have to bother resetting anyone or anything like that. So I'm gonna just go. I'm just gonna use the firebow. This is, I feel like anytime I have a firebow, ooh, a shard. Anytime I have a firebow in Odin's, I think about Nevo. May he rest in peace. Because I always think, he's not actually dead, for those of you who don't know. He's Frostborn. He's dead to Frostborn. But I think about Nevo because of when he brought a firebow to Odin's. Nevo just loved PvP. That's why he played this game. And, but the other day he said the unthinkable. He said that he now loves Last Day on Earth more than Frostborn. And when I asked him about it, I was like, wait, what do you mean? He said, I've been hurt by Frostborn too much. And Last Day on Earth, at least, no one thinks it's not a casual game. Which I don't think that's necessarily true, but I thought that was at least a fair point. He's like, people know it's a casual game. Whereas Frostborn, people try to be serious and like legit, and he's bothered by it. So, alright, opening every chest in the Sanctum, and there's another shard. We are getting, the further we go. I wonder if there's actually technically more shards towards the end, or if that's just what we're experiencing. Forgot about those guys. Dang it. This is not how it's supposed to go. It's okay. We got these guys. No. All right. I mean, it helps when you're using a fire bow in Odin's. Nevo, may he rest in peace. I think that's just what I'm gonna do. Frostborn is dead to Nevo, so as far as these videos. Actually, he said he'd come back if I asked him to, but I'm not ready to ask him to come back. I don't feel like Frostborn's quite in the place where he would enjoy it. He really wants more PvP. And when that happens, I'm going to get him to come. But until then, not really. Here we go. Alright, any shards? I don't think there will be, but... oh my gosh. Alright, we're almost done. There's just 1, 2, 3, 4 more chests. It's hard. Honestly, I still often remember the old system for chests, and so it makes it hard for me to remember exactly how many chests are left in the game. All right, another shard. We are at 10. Okay, we started at 11, got 3 from the guest hall. That put us at 14, so we're at 10. Now 11 shards just from the Sanctum. I guess if you're sharing this with a team, it's not actually going to feel like that much. So maybe that's where the rub is. Alright, there's literally no chest in that spot. And by literally, I mean literally. And I don't know why I say literally, even though it's not that, I'm not really adding much to my language by saying literally right at that moment. So, oops. But sometimes I just, oh, another shard, yes! Wow, that hermit had a lot of pendants. All right, last chest in the Sanctum. Are we gonna end up with 12? Yes. What? What? Holy crap. Y'all see this? 8. 8. So we had 12, and now we have 20 shards. And that was the last chest in the Sanctum. Now I'm really curious. Okay. Oh my gosh. If you're playing, you got to keep that in mind. 8 shards. Okay, so, oh, I can't go to the map. Okay, hold on. I'm going to show you guys something. If this is programmed in there, if the devs programmed it in there for you to get exactly 20 shards from doing the Sanctum, and they made it to where whatever shards you don't get, you get at the last chest, because that's crazy, right? We've been getting 1 shard, 1 shard, 1 shard, and then the last chest we open, we get 8 shards. So check that chest, but if it doesn't give it to you, then it might actually be worth it to kill these 4 guys for this last chest, because if it is programmed to where you get 20 shards, but you have to open every chest, then, and if you do it the way that I've taught you guys to do it, which I still recommend doing it, but it will definitely be worth it to open this chest if saving it to the end means you get all the rest of the shards, because killing 4 guys for 8 shards is definitely worth it. So I just got 20 shards. I got 3 shards from the guest hall. Not that great, right? I mean, it's not bad. You have to do the guest hall anyways. But 20 shards from just doing the Sanctum. The Sanctum is already the best way to get items and pendants and good stuff in Frostborn. This is totally worth it. This is a game changer. So I'm going to do some more research. I'm going to go in 48 hours. I will do the Sanctum again. And if it doesn't, and I'll save this chest for the end. But I'll clear it and see. But if basically, if it's like a guaranteed 20 shards, then that's worth it. I mean, the Sanctum's already worth it to do anyways, but if they made it to where you are gonna kind of get a guaranteed 20 shards, so that's amazing. I'm really curious, but okay, I'm gonna go do more research for you guys. But that was crazy. 8 shards in one chest. That seems to be a programming thing, right? That I'll do more research, but I think that is something programmed in there. It's too much of a coincidence that happened to be the exact last chest of the Sanctum. That's too much of a coincidence. But we'll look into it. All right, guys. I'll see you next time.